Okay, what's left? That and that. Okay, this is a brake. What's in this piece here? What is this piece of crap? It's pretty light. I can't tell what it is in the bag yet. Can anybody tell what that is? I don't know. He's pretty good at guessing, but I have no idea what this is right now. Ah, no wonder I don't know what it is. Ah. There's our bracket for our coil. Alright, we'll go back in that video and show that again. Okay, in case you don't know what that is, that's that blue thing way back there. Okay, this brake, new brake setup for Harley. Yeah, I won one. So this is a panhead, drum brake rear. So I don't know if it's original or aftermarket. I do not see Bendix written all over it, so I'm going to guess it's aftermarket. This is the 58 to 62 brake setup because it has the lip that sticks straight up. The 63 and later, when it has a rolled edge, it goes around a lot stronger. So it's got a bead that goes around, which gives you a lot of strength. And that's your 63 to 72 rear brake. Also, this has the real narrow brake shoes on it, which also means it's 58 to 62. The late ones are about that wide, so they're about a 1/4 inch wider than these ones. So that's how you identify that. And this is definitely aftermarket because there is nothing that says Bendix anywhere on it. Actually, if it was original, it would say Bendix on it. Bendix is the manufacturer for brakes. So this is not that. So this is reproduction. The reason I bought it was because it's got shoes that look new. It looks like it had a slave cylinder. It looked like it was pretty damn new. So the rubber actually looks like rubber. And the price what these things go for these days, it's cheaper to buy a piece of crap like this than it is to replace all these parts. So I was taking a risk at 50-50 on whether that was original or not. I was thinking more like 75-25, but 75 being repop. So I am not disappointed on my purchase because I already figured it was going to be junk. I was right. But I also have an axle sleeve in here, which is good. So this is made for a star hub. See how it's got the step here where it goes inside the hub? That's a star hub style. If it was the ball bearing late star hub, this would just be a flat shoulder because it does not recess into the axle sleeve like it does in a later one. So, or the hub sleeve. So this has the correct short spring up here, long one there. Clips here hold them flat. So all the stuff on this is correct for what it is. Now these eccentrics right here is how you adjust your brake shoes. See how these are made out of off-center. So these little squares right here, you rotate these, and this will bring the shoes out to where it hits the drum. Then you back it off just slightly, and that's how you adjust your brakes. That way the shoes are close to the drum, but they're not rubbing on it. And then when you hit the brake, it's right there. You don't have to pump it down a bunch before it hits. If you adjust your shoes correctly. Now, if you don't do it correctly, then you gotta go a long ways. And this has a banjo bolt style setup on here, which is stock. This bolts the bottom of the frame, so on the bike it sits like this. This is top and bottom on your left side of your bike. So there you go. 58 to 62 rear brake backing plate. You can see I was rubbing quite a bit, not uncommon. And you also want to make sure it's not too warped. So look at the backing plate, it should be flat. Don't go by this edge, go by the back. And if it's halfway straight looking, that's a good sign. Now it's all assembled like this, it's hard to see. Obviously it was dragging real heavy here. And instead of fixing it, they went ahead and let it eat itself up. It made its own clearance. Things will do that when they rotate. They will clearance themselves if they're not happy. Alright, there you go. Pretty simple. This has your spacers in here. A lot of times people don't have these spacers on here. Yep. Oh, that one ran away. That was a nut. So this is your axle sleeve right here. See that chrome right there? Another reason I don't like chrome, it eats me up. Like fit. There it goes. Yeah, I'm not hurting that any. All right, there's your star hub sleeve for brakes, for juice brakes, not mechanical. That's what it looks like. The rust is what's holding that in there. Hole's rusty. So when people go to bolt these on the bikes, they leave parts off. So these are the spacers that you're supposed to have in there. That one, this one, and the nut. So don't put this on first in the backing plate because then it doesn't fit. Looks like it's leaking brake fluid out. See the brake fluid? So when you put these on the bike, the big fat spacer goes first. Now the 63 and later, the spacer is only about that thick. The big fat one's 0 to 1. This piece here is the same. The frame goes between here, or in this case, the swing arm, because this is a swing arm brake. The swing arm goes through here. And this here is what pinches the frame between that spacer and here, and locks it all together as a unit, because it pulls against the back side of the sleeve, which is that shoulder back there, when you tighten this nut down. So when you tighten this all down, everything's jammed together like that, and it stays put straight, doesn't move. And this goes through the swing on the bottom, so it can't rotate. And when this is all pulled in flat, this is supposed to be flat against the frame and not bent like that, going one way or the other. If it doesn't line up, there's something wrong. So there you go. One rear brake. All right.